Dying to a camper or a team that is stacking is one of the most frustrating things possible, but in this video I'm going to be breaking down jump spots and routes inside Old Town to outplay your opponents, whether they're sitting in a corner or stacking the heck out of you. So for all these, I'm going to show you a jump spot and then a route to go along with it. So right now we're going to be starting out at the Town Hall of Old Town, and this is to get on top of this wall right up here. So you're going to start by climbing onto the box, jumping onto the awning, and then you're going to climb all the way up the wall. Now, you have a few options once you get up here. You can climb all the way up to the top of here. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of situations where people were either camping here or they were trying to literally just get up here, or you were trying to get up here as well. Now, there's a few options that you have to even get up to this portion. So after I gun down this kid, I'll show you. What most people don't know is that there's actually a ladder right here. So if you climb up this ladder, you're actually able to get on top of this platform area, kind of juking out your opponents. Now, what I'd say is, let's just say there's a guy up here, or maybe there's a few on the other side. You probably don't want to chow this gunfight down on the bottom. You're probably going to want to climb up top just like this and get cover behind there. But you're going to want to, again, kind of peek it from the top of this, maybe peek it from here or something like that, and use this dome as your cover to protect yourself. I think I've created some enemies, to say the least. So let's get out of this area and let's go to the next one. Now, this is an area that's right outside of the fire station at Old Town and the courtyard. And I found that this is probably only a spot that you'll have to finesse people in solos, but I wanted to give you guys this option just to do it anyway. So there's about 3 crates in here. I believe 2 are on the roof, and there's only a few rooms and not a lot of loot or access in here. However, if you were to want to break this, you obviously don't want to go up the stairs and challenge that gunfight. You're trying to catch your opponents off guard so that you're actually able to win this gunfight with ease and not get super one-shot. So again, you're going to climb up that ladder, you're going to jump on top of this awning, and then you're going to jump straight into this window. Now, if that person's on the stairs and camping the stairs, that's a free kill right there. If they're just looting out the rest of the building, that's also a pretty easy kill. And it's just a way of catching your opponent off guard so you can outgun them pretty quickly. Now, we're right outside the town hall area again, and if you're ever trying to finesse the people inside this building or even chow some of the gunfights up at the top of the town hall, obviously you can climb all the way up with the ladder right here, and you could either chow this or you could turn around and chow this, but there's absolutely no cover right here, so you're just gonna be able to be beamed from absolutely everybody in the area. Now, the other option that I would say is to climb up this ladder, and just like I did right there, climb on top of this awning. Now, you can climb over here and you could chow these gunfights. Let's just say they're running up the stairs. You can chow those gunfights right there. If you want to get away from them, you can climb up top of this, and then you can kind of wait for them and chow that gunfight. Let's just say the guys are over here and you want to chow these guys. You can get behind this blue barrel right here and use this as cover, because remember, guys, you're always wanting to block your body and challenge people from difficult spots for them to kill you. So like, even this is a little bit better than if you were to stand on top of that, because there's absolutely no cover here. Here you can lay down and maybe get out of it and chuck a smoke if you need to get out fully. Now we're going to be back on over towards the wall of Old Town. Now, I wanted to give you a lot of finessing spots in this area because I figured that this is a pretty hot and common spot for you to get caught, either being stacked by a team or just getting in a gunfight in general. So this is more of a finesse type of route that you can take. If you run up these stairs, let's say you're being hypothetically chased by a whole team and they're just sprinting up the stairs right back at you. If you jump up this, get yourself behind this pole, as you can see right here, and look up and climb, you're going to be able to get behind this blue container and kind of position yourself as they try to jump up. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to make them challenge you one by one. Now, you have a few options, whether you want to chow that or jump out. You can even go over towards this side and kind of try to hit this jump right over here and climb up, and you can get out of this situation pretty quickly. Another option while you're being chased is to hop out to the right over here, go over to these awnings, and then climb up from this angle. So now what this is going to do is they're going to think that you're jumping off right over here, and honestly, you could even fake them out if you do have the time and you feel like you have the time and like they're a bit behind you, and you could pull your parachute just on the edge right here. They're going to think you're fully jumping off, and you're going to be able to climb up here and kind of challenge those gunfights with ease. Before we get into tip number 5, if you guys could hit that like and subscribe button, it would mean the world to me, guys. So we're right across the street from where we were before, just across the bridge, and we're going to be looking at this building right here. Now, there's a few options for you to kind of finesse this, and then one really cool jump spot. So this is the really cool jump spot, and all you're going to really need to do is jump on top of this railing and then tactical sprint jump up to this window right here. Now, let's just say there's a guy camping the top of the steps and he knows that your team's here. You're going to be able to get behind him and shoot him down. So this is an extremely good spot. Now, I'm going to put you guys in another hypothetical situation. Let's say you're being chased at by a team of 4, whether you're coming from this angle or that angle, and you run up these stairs and they have you completely one shot. Now, there's not really a lot of options. You can jump out this window and go over here, but there's really not a lot of room for you to kind of finesse these guys. But if you wanted to make a quick jump into this window, climb on top of this light post, and tactical sprint jump on top of this awning. Now, if you lay down, they won't even know where you are, like, at all. So what's gonna happen, except that guy who's across the street from me. So what's gonna happen is these guys are gonna most likely jump out the window. Oh my gosh! Sorry, Andre just came in and gunned me in the back, but they're gonna end up jumping down right here, and these are all dead ends. This is an open space for you to gun these kids. So let's just say that you're up on top of this awning right here, and they jump down either from this window or they jump down right over here. All you gotta do is lay down to cover yourself, gun these kids like this, and you're able to kind of pick these kids for wherever they end up going. Now, if you want to do something even more crazy, let's just say they stay inside the building. You could tactical sprint and climb up and challenge a gunfight. And this would probably be the perfect situation if only one person is straggling inside the building and the rest jumped out. This would allow you to pick off one person and then maybe either do it again and get back up top and try to gun down the rest of the enemies. Okay, so for the next one, it's actually going to be in the exact same spot that we were, literally right to the left. You're going to be going up top of this railing, seeing this AC unit, and as you can see, as I jump up, it actually will not let me jump up. However, if you jump up into the left, it either climbs you up or it will do this, where you're able to jump and climb up top of the railing. Now, this spot's really good because you're able to kind of challenge out these buildings right over here, just like that kid right over there. If I wanted to end up gunning that kid down, I could chow these people out. You could even head glitch these barrels right here, giving you just a really good positioning versus the enemy opponents. And it's just like one of those spots that you're kind of able to see over like almost all of the map. If somebody's behind you here, that's a really bad position for you, but otherwise it's really good if you know that there are people in front of you. Now, on top of all that, there's a zip line to get you across the map. So this is just a really good route if you're just trying to get across the map super freaking quickly and you know that nobody is there. You could just literally get across the map just about immediately. Now, spot number 7 is right across from where we were right there, and you're gonna climb up top of this wall right over here. And now let's just say there's a guy down here that's trying to challenge you. This is a really good position because you can just watch him climb up, and or you can even climb up top here and kind of challenge that gunfight right there. So there's just a lot of options in this old town area for you to challenge gunfights. Like we did before, you can climb up top of this. You can even climb all the way up if you're wanting to see the top of this building right over there and there's a guy challenging you. Now, if you want to get on over here, this is kind of where the route sections comes in. You can jump on and climb over this. You can even climb up top this from here. They made that very intentional. But let's just say you want to challenge this gunfight. You could just challenge, even walk through that window. You don't even have to jump. You can literally just walk through this window right over here. I mean, I jumped right there, but if you tack sprint, it just lets you in. And that's pretty cool. Now, you can even climb up top right over here, get on top of the building, and kind of position yourself if there's guys on over here. Again, you can climb on top of this. See this guy coming in, or like these guys that are over on the roofs over there. Now, you can also do the same thing that we did before, and I just want to make sure this guy's not landing on me. I've been landed on so many times. I had to leave the last game. Now, you can go on top of this AC unit right here. If you literally just kind of just do a tactical sprint, jump up into the left, and protect yourself. Now, as you can see, this guy is trying to push me out. This is the perfect situation. I have so much cover, and he is in the pressure right there. I am not, because I'm able to jump down. I'm able to stay up. I can play that gunfight how I want to play it. So again, jump up into the left and you're back on up here. Now, just keep in mind whenever you're on this building, there's a lot of spots for them to kind of shoot you from, like pretty much like everything right over there of these buildings. These are probably the most dangerous for sure, and because you could just always just hop on over here and run away. But I just want you to kind of keep that in mind. There's also another really cool route that you can take. So let's just say that you're right over here and you want to jump to there. You literally just tactical sprint and you land on top of this AC, or you land and kind of climb up just like that. Now you can get back into this building, kind of finesse through the floors and stuff like that, and just do anything that you really want to. There's so much varieties in this kind of area. For the second to last jump spot in route, we're going to be right next to the dome building right over here. Now, if you were to climb all the way up to the top of this building right over here, let's just say you're being chased by a team like we said before, there's also that option of kind of climbing up here and getting above them and maybe challenging a gunfight like that. You can also run on and jump over here. I actually didn't even see this till now. You can get through this building and climb all the way to the top, which is just a super cool jump spot. I didn't even see that until now, so you learned something even while you're creating the video. But the top of this building is actually what I want to show you how to get up, because there's the option of zipping across from here and to over there. So let's go back on down here, and what you're going to do is you're going to climb on top of this blue barrel, and then you're going to jump on top of the awning above you, and you're going to do the same thing, this railing right over here, and you're going to jump on top of the awning, and then you're all the way to the top of this building extremely quick. Again, giving you a lot of variety, and you can even just kind of like play around this building. Let's just say you're being like pushed by a team from over here. This is a really good position for you to kind of challenge this gunfight right over here, because you can heglitch this barrel a little bit and challenge those guys. And again, you're always wanting to block your body. That's just the most important thing in these situations, in these gunfights. All right, for the number 9 spot, we're going to be across from where we were. This is where we were before, and here we are now, and we're going to be in this building. And if you did not know, there's no exit to the bottom portion of this building, so you don't want to get caught being chased by a team. But let's just say you do. You're being chased by a team. You're going to want to run up towards this portion. You're going to look at the corner and you're going to jump up, and you're going to be able to get all the way up top. Now, the only 2 spots that you can get up to this roof right over here is from this bench right over there, and then you can also jump over onto this corner right over here and do the exact same thing. So the way you're going to want to do it is just very quickly run up the stairs and get over here and then jump on up. Let's just say there's nobody behind you right over here. You can get behind this box, and as they're jumping up, you can shoot them down. Now, if you play really well, you can jump onto this ledge and then just immediately jump straight back in. Then you could again just toy around with them, shoot them from here, do the exact same thing, climb up over here, maybe climb back up to the top of this, and you could just kind of play around with these guys and toy with them. But just remember, keep in mind that there's no exit to this bottom portion right over here. So if you end up running on in here, this heglitch might be the best bet, or laying under to block yourself with this chair. But I would just try to avoid this in the first place. So that's a pretty cool spot. And now let's get on to number 10. Now for the last building, we're going to be over at this camped building with all of the umbrellas at the corner of Old Town. Now, there's a few ways to actually break this building. The first one is going to be the ladder that is right through here, and then you can go down this hallway right over here, climb up the stairs, and do a little bit of cool movement and just kind of like lay down on top of this awning. And let's just say there's a team up here. You're going to be able to kind of gun these guys down, and even if you want to jump on over towards this and play this, you can do that. Now, if you're looking to be really fancy, right here, we're back on the same floor that there was the elevator and then the ladder, and you can climb up on top of this balcony right here. You see this railing? Jump on top of this railing. Now, there is a ledge right here that is quite literally invisible, and it allows you to stand on top of it. And you got to make this quick movement. You got to jump a little bit to your left while you're still kind of looking towards the wall. You kind of gotta, if you look all the way to left right over here, it actually will not let you jump up. So you kind of have to look towards the corner and then jump up. But this allows you access to the rooftop. So let's just say you're in a 1 versus 4 situation. You gun down one person, another person maybe. Let's just say you jump on through here and you want to finesse a little bit. You'll climb down all the way through the hallway. You'll climb up top the awning right over here and maybe catch these kids while they're trying to revive their teammate in shambles. So I hope that this video helped you guys. And if you guys want more jump spots or another video, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in.